the ride is starting to do a drum roll.
And the ride is spinning.
The ride's gonna do a drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the InterCity Longform Improv Jam.
Woo!
Yay!
Yeah!
Woo!
Yeah!
Yes.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and get started. We got a bunch of people coming from different cities across North America, so let's keep it that way. While people are walking in, and we might have a couple people late, which, by the way, we have 3 people from Pittsburgh with us this evening. Why is that important? Because there are victory conditions that we're going to meet to do a special prize at the end of the evening tonight. I'll explain that a little bit. But as people are walking in, you have been basically put on a randomizing sheet. We take your name, where city you're from, and you'll get assigned into either a musical team or non-musical team. All of you have basically figured this out by now. While we're doing this pre-flight talk, I'm going to go ahead and just start putting people into teams. So then by the time this talk is over, you'll be assigned either a musical team, which is teams 1 and 3, or non-musical teams 1 and 3, musical teams 2 and 4. We're a little low tonight, which means you get more playing time, which is fantastic. For those who have been in the jam before, the live stream is now on my page. Go ahead and share it to the event. Share it with our friends and family. Let people know that improv is still happening on Zoom. Alex, can you please explain to us the montage?
All right. So I know we have a few people new who are playing with us. So what you're going to be doing is that you're going to be assigned to one of 4 teams, and you're going to be doing a 15-minute montage set, just like the montages you've done on stage in real life, except we do. I know everyone has been doing montages on the internet, but everyone's been doing the edits a little differently. So we're just going to go over them, just get everyone on the same page. So the main edit is going to be a sweep edit. Can I have well, let me explain it first, and I'll have everyone demonstrate. Is when we do a sweep edit, I want everyone to get their hands and just sweep your hands across a stage, and if necessary, just say sweep. So get everyone to do it, just so we know. Yes.
Sweep.
All right. Awesome. So that's going to be the main edit, to edit that scene to start a completely different scene. Another edit you can do are tag outs. That's when you just simply. Oh yeah. I've got a very important detail. People are in the scene, turn your cameras on. If you're not in the scene but still playing on that team, make sure you turn it off. We're going to cover that in the interface a little bit later. If you want to do a tag out, just turn on your video and say for purposes of demonstration, I'm going to say tag out Jess, and then Jess would turn off her camera, and then you just do it like a normal tag out. Just do the same with the other person's the same, being the same person. Thank you, Jess. You can come back. I give you permission to come back on now.
Thank you for that permission.
Yes. Also, like I said, it's a 15-minute set. So each team will have a timer at roughly the 2-minute mark. One of many nice, amazing timers will just have their phones. Will pop in silently, show you have roughly 2 minutes left. It's the 2 minutes is more of a general guideline that they pretty much are going to call it when they think that your scene is ending. So, but please be mindful. Once you get that warning, you don't try not to drag it out into a really long scene. Just know that you're going to have to wrap things up soon. And that should be it on the format.
Who's doing this part of it? Is it Mike?
Yes, Zoom interface. So most of you are probably on computers. So if you move your cursor, you'll see a bunch of buttons appear. In the bottom left, and I believe if you're on mobile, if you simply tap the screen, you'll likewise see them appear. In the bottom left, there's mute and there's stop video. If you are not in the current set, mute your video, or mute video and audio. If you are in the current set, go ahead and leave your audio on. You know, if you laugh, that's great. Support your team, because we don't have a proper audience, at least the way we're traditionally used to it. And then should I just want to make sure I'm not stepping on somebody else's toes? Yeah, okay. So when you're playing, if you're not on stage, go ahead and turn off your video. If you want to do a walk-on, just turn on your video and start talking. As Alex mentioned, if you're sweeping, go ahead and turn on your video, say sweep, make sure you say it loudly, move your hands. And I think that covers it for Zoom interface. And feel free to send a message in the chat or message me directly if you do have a question.
You
If
could also call
are
people
on a
on.
phone,
Oh yes, this is a useful one. If you hover and hit the little chevron next to the stop video, you can go into video settings and hide non-video participants, or if you already see a box for somebody who's hiding their video, like you can see in the screenshot here, you can right-click on somebody who's hiding their video and choose hide non-video participants. That way, the only boxes you see on screen are people who are on stage right now, rather than all 20 of us, which puts everybody in a little box, and you don't like to be boxed in.
I'm sorry, can you say where is that again to do hide non-video participants?
You can go into your settings, you go to the video settings tab, and there's a checkbox for hide non-video participants. Or if somebody happens to already be hiding the video, like you see in this screenshot, you can right-click on somebody whose video is hidden, so you just have the static image or just their name. And there's hide non-video participants right there. That's the faster way if somebody's video is off.
Whoa. That's the first. I finally got what you were saying.
Oh, and then, yeah, also in the settings, go ahead into audio. And then, Faustino, we want this off, right?
Yeah, off.
Yeah, if you don't already have this set, go ahead and turn off automatically adjust microphone volume. That way, we're more likely to be normalized with each other. And then you can go into advanced, which is circled in red there. And click the checkbox. Basically set the settings as you see here, but click the box for enable original sound. That'll give you a little option in the top left. And then disable auto for suppressing persistent background noise, suppressing intermittent background noise, and auto for echo cancellation. This is especially important if you're doing musical, but I recommend it for everybody, because otherwise with musical, what's going to happen is like the music will cut out if somebody talks, or a voice will cut out if the music kicks in. Oh yeah, and then when you get that pop-up for the enable original sound, sorry, Faustino, what we want it on or off there?
It should say turn off, which means it's on.
Yeah, so click turn on original sound so it shows turn off.
I can't do any of this right now, but is there a way that you can leave these steps? Well, I could watch this video again.
Easy, I'll run this one. If you're on your phone, you go to the bottom, those three dots. You can click minimize meeting, which is the same thing as hide non-video participants. You can click original sound as well. Those same things, you can find it under settings. And then, yeah, you can manually do it for every single meeting. But if you want to do it on the fly, just go into this more section, and then you'll find both options there. All right, do you see it?
Hold on, actually.
5, 4,
No.
3, 2. Oh, Michael Olivier is not here. He will be deleted. Mwahaha. All right. Sorry, we'll move on. We're live streaming on Facebook. If you're friends with me on Facebook, which I think most of you are, you can find the stream. Once we're joining the first team, I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the live stream onto the event page.
That's what I was going to suggest.
Yeah, yeah. Unless somebody volunteers want to do that for me. Thank you so much. So there's that. Moving on, I think who is covering this stuff?
Sensitive topics or?
Tips and then sensitive topics.
That would be Michael.
No, it's actually you.
Okay. Tips for improv on Zoom. One person speaking at a time. Leave some space for other people to talk. It's good when you're on stage. It's better when you're on Zoom. Treat other players with respect. Don't be rude. Use the group chat for talking during a scene. If you want to give props to people, totally do that in the chat. Don't troll. No trolling. Be assertive in the scenes. Be assertive. Be aggressive. Move it along, or you're going to snooze us. Use your actual face. Do not use any of the cool snap filters where you're using a donut or a potato. And don't use a puppet. Look out for your teammates. Self-manage playing time. You know that you've got 15 minutes, 12 minutes, however long it is. Is it 15?
Yeah, 15.
15. If Jennifer has not been on the screen at all, bring out Jennifer, because Jennifer needs to play. When improvising music, focus more on phrases than the beat. This will compensate for the lag and will always seem contemporary. So don't worry so much about matching the music. Just worry about your phrasing. And then have fun and laugh. It lightens the mood. It's fun.
Okay.
Next slide, please. All right,
Spider
sensitive
clowns.
topics. Rusty, don't bring up spider clowns. We don't want spider clowns. They're sensitive. No spider clowns. Also, drop the political and COVID-19 stuff. We've all heard it. We've been here for 3 months dealing with it. Let's not. Organized religion, it's just not worth it to even attack that, because where do you go from there? And blue humor, same thing. Once you've escalated it to blue humor, it's so hard to recover. Cursing, you know what? Do it sparingly, and certainly don't use the C word or any of the other words that you have to refer to as the blank word. Just don't use them. And then ban topics. These are absolutely, don't use them. No flashing. Although Faustino might be breaking this rule, but he'll be doing it very sparingly and very carefully and within the realm of good taste.
Move on.
All right. No spider clowns. You know what? We said it's a sensitive topic. You know what? It's a banned topic. Forget the spider clowns. Also, we're not going to talk about rape. We're not going to talk about kidnapping. We're not going to talk about miscarriage or suicide. No racism, no sexism, no other isms. Don't make fun of people's mental illness. It's not worth it. It's not fair. And also, don't make anyone's identity the butt of a joke. It's just not worth it. It's not fun.
Right. Thank you so much. Stick around for the group game. I am going to be showing a weird line game for the end, which I'm going to hope to try it all on you. That's just a tradition we do just to send off anyone a good note. Featured troop for next week. We have a wonderful troop that's being representative of the jam, so wait for that announcement for the end of the jam. Feedback, networking, and some light mingling. We got people from around the country. We don't have people from Canada or Mexico this time, so we're all that's all the United States. Yeah, we would reach out for people. So go ahead and stick around after the jam and network a little bit. Jeremy is in Singapore. If you want to learn about playing in Zoom in general, just let me know. That's all that is. And then spread the word. The whole point the jam started was to provide people an opportunity to improvise during this crazy COVID time. So if you know somebody who wants to get back in improv, looking for a supportive community, this is the place to be for it. Ladies and gentlemen, give us a round of applause for Wittypedia from Boise, Idaho.
Woo!
I'm in love with this team. Whoa. I saw them playing at the Wasatch Improv Festival this past year up in Midvale in Salt Lake City area. And specifically because we talked about their form in here a little bit, I'm so glad that they are here with us and in the main chat, so they're not just in the room with me just saying blank sweet nothings. Very cool. We have our first team set up. Well, before we move on, I got a couple of things. I had set. We're just finalizing this. Okay. Interesting. Bianca, it looks like you're already on it, so figure it out for me, please. And then so we can get the first team set up, which is going to be introduced by Brian and Maviene, or just Brian. Sorry. So go ahead, your screens, and then Brian, go ahead, introduce our first team.
All right, everyone. Coming to the field, we have for Team 1. There we go. There's the spreadsheets. First up is Donovan Santiago from New York City. Then Alex Lee from Athens, Georgia. Next up, Donna Paul from Oregon. Up after that, Michael Werskowski from Kansas City, Missouri. Finally, following him is Rusty Bill from Atlantis, not Atlanta. Then there's Ben Amiri from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Kevin Wilcox from New York City. Close out the team, it's Eric Studer from Atlanta, Georgia. So, play ball.
Hi, everybody. How's it going tonight?
Woo.
Woo!
Oh,
Woo.
wow.
Indeed.
Outnumbered.
That's super exciting. Oh. Well, I don't know about you guys, but it's raining and thundering and lightning out and here in Atlanta, and I love that. That is my favorite weather, but I know that not everybody loves that weather, so I was just wondering, what is your favorite weather where you're from? Like, when you wake up in the morning, what do you hope the weather to be?
Cloudy and breezy.
Cloudy and breezy, 7 feet of snow, cats and dogs. I'm eating oranges. I don't know. I like cats and dogs, honestly. I think that's a pretty good suggestion. So why don't we go with cats and dogs? Thank you, cats and dogs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Am I convincing enough yet? John?
Yes. Yes, Bill, I totally believe that you are modestly accepting that award.
Cool.
As the town dog and cat catcher, it's just you have had an unparalleled effect on our town, keeping down the stray population.
Well,
We owe you so much.
I've always had a way with animals.
Yeah, now if I remember growing up, you had quite a few animals around your house.
Oh yeah. I lived in the southwestern part of the United States, and we had a lot of aardvarks.
Oh yeah, hardbox. They must have had. They must have needed quite a bit of care. I would imagine weekly. A bath, nail, a clipping, and God knows eating ants and all that. Where do you get that many ants?
Well, I used to, in the comic books, there was this thing for you could buy ant farms.
Okay.
I bought 50 of them.
Wow. Okay.
Check out Michael. Hey, welcome to the alleyway. You want the ants? You got red ants, fire ants, blue ants, green ants. You got them all. Make it quick.
Just the sugar ants. Just the sugar ants is all I need.
All right. Hey. Let me draw out my cigarette. Hey. You know how it goes, Bill.
Huh?
You know how it goes. You know what you got to do to get this. Where's
Yeah.
that $20?
Here.
Look, I want to know something, Bill.
Yeah.
How's your family?
My family? What has my family got to do with ants?
I can't talk to you. I can't have a relationship with my clients. You want this just to be an exchange?
You sell
Yeah,
ants.
an exchange, and I'll just sit here.
You sell ants. I mean, what kind of personality could you have? You're in an
I-
alley.
Tag out, Bill. My roommate bought some ants from you in an alley. That was 6 months ago. You haven't been contributing to the rent in this apartment. Okay. That roommate hasn't even lived here for 3 months. You're still here.
I can't help it, man. I went to college, okay? And that was the only degree they had available. Graphic arts was out. Film was filled up. Just ant selling. And now look at me.
Yeah, you're living on the couch of strangers. I mean, we don't have a relationship. You need to...
Wait, let me look into your eyes. You have blue
You're
eyes?
not going to try to put ants in them again, are you?
No. You look like a lost soul, like a lost puppy on a Tuesday. I think I'm in love.
Yeah, you still need to move out.
Come on.
Sweet. I think there's another dog and cat storm coming.
Oh, that's just great. There's still lizards all over the streets from the last one.
Yeah. Hang on. I'm gonna lock our shelter. We're not gonna get caught unprepared this time, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I don't even like animals. I don't even like them.
No.
I mean, I
No,
did
that's why we grow corn.
when I lived in the desert, it really wasn't an issue. But now, living here in Atlanta, it's like just constant coming out of the sky.
I know. I heard they have random thunderstorms, but the brochure never said anything about raining cats and dogs or lizards or anything like that.
Well, guess we learned our lesson about planning our life around what we learn in a brochure, huh?
I know, exactly. But you know what? We're here. We are prepared.
Mm-hmm.
You got you restocked our canned goods, right?
Oh yeah, Ann and I took all the labels off, so that way we are surprised by what we're eating. You know, I thought it'd just be a little fun trick for us. You know.
You know what? I'm down for a surprise because once the dogs and cats are coming and they'll be meowing and barking all the time, I actually need the distraction.
Yeah, you'll be thinking, oh, I want some corn, and then you open it up, and it's candied apples, and there you go. That's a nice surprise, right?
Sure. So let's see.
So wait, and bring in Eric. You know, St. Peter, I think it's time. We did our cats and dogs. We did that. We rained ants one time. We need a new, I think the people down there are just getting bored or something, and they need some excitement in their life.
I feel you. So we've done this before, but it's been a while. Follow with me here. What if we went back to frogs? Went a little bit Old Testament, not too Old Testament, but just a flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, that has all kinds of connotations. Okay, I better not say them because I wouldn't be up here then, would I?
Oh no, you're amongst friends right now, but I feel you. It's all right.
Are too yucky, you know. They're kind of little and they have little things, but frogs are cute and they jump and they hop and.
Yeah, I think you're onto something there. I agree. I think when we dropped all those cats and dogs on Atlanta, they were less appalled than I was hoping they would be. So maybe frogs would be that right mix that we're looking for.
You know that chicklet, Gloria Gaynor, or whoever it was with Raining Cats and Dogs, maybe it was Madonna, I don't know. She made a lot of money off it.
I know, I feel like...
But I don't think we can rain men. I think that would be too far.
Okay, but we're blue skying right now. We're blue skying, so there's no bad ideas.
Okay.
So let's think about that. So we've got frogs on the table. It's definitely good. It's a classic. People are familiar with it, but it's not common.
Tag out Donna. Well, St. Peter, it's me, God. I'm back from vacation.
Oh, God.
How have things been going around here, huh?
Oh, great. Great. Everything is great. No problems whatsoever.
As me, we're a little low on cats and dogs around here.
Oh, no. It's we're doing some spring cleaning.
Smart.
Yeah. We moved the cats and dogs down to Atlanta for a while. Totally normal. They definitely did not rain them. We definitely didn't do that.
You didn't?
No. Ignore me. And all of the emails that you may have been getting about frogs, you can just disregard those too. I
haven't even checked my email. I haven't even fired it up yet.
How was Pomona?
Tag out Ben and Eric. Bring in somebody else. It's been raining pandas here for a week and a half. How were there even this many pandas in existence?
That was me.
Well,
we got cool out of Mondays. You think you got problems?
Yeah, man. We just had Oddvox day and night for weeks out in the Northeast.
Look, things are getting rough. I thought the 70s were bad.
They were.
Yeah, no, they were objectively bad.
Yeah. I'm talking 1870s.
Oh.
Well, those two.
Yeah, those weren't great either.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Actually, pretty much any century, its 70s were like not good.
Yeah, now that you think about it.
Wait a minute. Oh, man, that's my fault.
Like the cursed decade.
That's my fault.
Yeah. I mean, remember how bad it was in the 1470s? Ugh.
Oh, God.
God.
Was,
Religious strife? I mean, tell me about it.
The Templars, am I right?
Oh, boy.
Even just the 70s AD. You know, the original AD 70s.
Oh, my favorite
Fall of the Roman Empire, man.
My favorite's 1070 because by then, 1066 happened 4 years earlier and everything. It was all that was my favorite.
Oh, you know a lot.
Yeah.
The War of the Haste.
What was that? Is that God?
Probably. Yeah, I heard he's back from vacation.
Yes, secretary is listening.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
know.
We know.
You are taking the minutes of this meeting. We hope you
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
Somebody has to do it.
Right. That's why we brought in the Archangel Phyllis.
Oh, I'm late. I'm super sorry I'm late. I was on my way to the meeting. God saw me, pulled me aside. The jig is up, guys. Like, he is on to us. He immediately asked about the cats and dogs. He knew something was wrong. I accidentally
go home.
he
I
didn't
gotta go
want
home.
the
My
Fox
wife
email.
needs to
I'm
know.
super sorry, guys.
I have a thing.
Is
No,
there
okay,
somewhere
no,
that we
no,
can
you can't.
hide?
You guys, we agreed to do this together. You can't abandon me and Saint Margaret like this, okay? Like, this is, we did this together, and now you're just gonna walk out on us?
Hey,
Well,
whoa.
I wasn't the one who rained narwhals
Yeah,
on
no,
Copenhagen.
no. That's not how I remember it at all.
All right.
No.
Did he
I don't
ask
even
about the
think I was
Kawada
there
Mondays?
that
That's all I need to know.
Oh, you better. What do you think? You think he's just not going to notice the Quad Mondays raining over Kuala Lumpur? I mean, come on, that was a bit on the nose, don't you think?
We got a bulletin. It's either miniature abominable snowmen, or miniature Sasquatches.
We got to pull the plug on the whole thing. If he finds that we start raining cryptozoological creatures, then we've got
not
real
real. It's safer that way. Nobody.
Listen, what about the chupacabras? I'm a promise the chupacabras were next.
It's a planet Earth with the raining Sasquatch and other people.
Should I put the Loch Ness Monster back?
Hey, Bill?
Yeah.
It's raining Sasquatch.
I know. I don't know what started this whole cryptozoological thing, but I'm kind of liking it, actually.
Yeah, they're cute. Looks like my son.
Yeah. I think if we make a lot of money, I think we can make a lot of money if we make spiked collars for the Sasquatch, and then we can sell them to people, and they can use them as pets.
Hey, what was that? No, are you kidding me? This one could be like my son. I haven't been able, I'm not married. I'm never going to be married. This is my only, son. Look at him.
Yeah, he's kind of hairy and cute.
Stare him in the eyes.
That's pretty beady eyes there, and red, and...
Hey, I have beady eyes. It runs in the family.
Well, I've never looked you in the eyes.
Look,
all right. So we won't make pets out of them, but we got to do something.
Look, I got an idea. I've always wanted to be a dad. Remember the film Daddy Daycare? Daddy Sasquatch. I'll take care of them.
You can take care of all of them.
All 150,000? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Where's that other one who keeps popping his head?
You're just going to have to make sure that you
tag
keep
out
them...
Donovan and Bill and bring in Eric. You feel good about what you've done?
I mean, good is a relative term.
There's a lot of animals that are not ready for production. Yeah, you put down there the Loch Ness Monster, you put down an abdominal snowman. Yeah, they've got great six packs. They're not ready to be animals.
I mean, did we raid your prototype lab? Yes.
Yes, you did. They have no natural predators. I have all this thing thought out.
I know, but we were bored? No, that doesn't work, does it? Oh.
No, it doesn't.
God, you can blame it on me. I was having a bad day and I made the suggestion. I didn't think first, and it's one of those traits you forgot to manipulate.
Are you sacrificing yourself for your fellow angels?
Well, St. Peter is the top,
I'm impressed. You're my new daughter.
No! Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, that's right. I wouldn't get too excited. Didn't work out too well the last time, but it is a pretty high honor.
But I mean,
I'm speechless.
Yeah. It's the highest honor there could possibly be. St. Peter, back to the gate.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look at the book. Check the names. Do something
All right.
you can handle.
I'm leaving. I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could moratorium on the gates for a while. Not send anything down. Give them a break, maybe. I don't
Moratorium
know.
on the gates?
Well, so that animals don't spill over and rain cats and dogs again.
All fence around heaven. I love it. That's great. No more animals spilling over. You're paying for yourself already.
And scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Team 1 of the InterCity Long Form Improv Jam. Woo. All right. Sorry, volunteers, I have to override for a second, but can I have Jen Streeter on the screen, please? Everybody else, mute your cameras. Jen, how are you doing, ma'am?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. The reason why I'm pulling Jen up is because Jen has just come out from doing her Gentacular, which was supporting the Arcade Comedy Theater in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which a lot of the jam is formed. As part of the jam, because I'm friends with the people in Pittsburgh, we help raise money. We had a couple people from in here, Bianca and Maviene, help sing to help raise money. So thank you all for doing that. The reason I'm pulling up is because at the beginning at like 5 o'clock, I made an offer again that I really don't want to do, but we're going to do it anyway. So I had to do a thing where I had to break one of the rules of the jam, which is the flashing part. It is still technically appropriate. So in order for that to happen during this jam, 2 things must be met. There must be 4 people from Pittsburgh in the chat right now. Are there at least 4 people from Pittsburgh?
Yes, me, John Watt, Ben Amiri, and Scott Trampus.
Crap. Okay. Other stipulation. We raised a lot of money for these folks. The other thing, stipulation.
$805.
Woo.
We have an Etsy shop. Normally I announce this during the second and third team. If 5 people right now buy something from the store, I will do my sexy dance in which my midsection will be exposed. I cannot believe I'm offering this. The mugs for sure are being shipped out normally. T-shirts are being shipped a little bit later due to COVID. So if you have a chance, it's a fancy little mug, 11 or 15 ounces. Or if you want to self-respect me and not let me show my midsection, then please, for love, do not buy a mug. But that's it. But Jen, thank you so much for allowing us to be part of your stream earlier today.
Thank you so much for helping raise money for Arcade.
And on top of that, I'd like to introduce, he's not here today, but we because we're now featuring people who are going to be showing their sketches, I want to show this wonderful gentleman from Omaha, Nebraska, and we're going to show some of his sketches today. The first one is called Omaha Explained. So if you've never been to Omaha, learn a little bit right now.
Omaha, Nebraska is barely a village.
I remember why you can't hear his sound, because I need to set it up. I am so sorry.
I heard it.
Yeah, I heard it.
We can hear it.
I heard it.
I heard it.
It's been heard.
We all hear it.
Whatever. You can hear it. I can't hear it. Good for you.
Omaha, Nebraska is barely a village in the middle of the country. Perfectly situated between New York and LA and at least 8 hours from Chicago or Denver, you should have no reason to visit. Chances are a relative moved here in 1985 and never left, so here you go. When you land in Omaha, you'll either be in the terminal on the left or the terminal on the right. In either case, you'll be greeted by a single airport kiosk that sells nothing but grade A Omaha steaks. And while that probably tells you all you need to know, there is more. A lot of people think that because Omaha is in Nebraska, it's just corn. False! Omaha is a city in Nebraska and is mostly corn. Omaha has more restaurants per capita than anywhere in the U.S. And boy do we look it. Omaha has potholes, glorious potholes. People drive from all over the country right into our potholes. Many celebrities are from Omaha, including Warren Buffett and his nephew, Adam Devine. A guy from here won the Heisman Trophy once, and we're still talking about it. Does Omaha have a good school system? It could be better, but there's a big financial gap, so most of the rich kids go to Millard. Millard was a small town that was annexed by Omaha in the 70s, but they kept their own school system to prevent integration. Fun fact, if you rearrange the letters in Millard, it spells out white privilege. People ask if the city is diverse. Yes, there are at least 3 different kinds of Omaha: black, brown, and so white that when it snows, 79% of the city is immediately camouflaged. Oh, so it's just redneck farmers? No, we have gentrification too. There's at least 3 distinct areas that have become hubs for IPAs, local stand-up comedy, and skyrocketing property values. Do we have professional sports? No. And we don't want them because we want to be in college forever. Because in college, you could drink beer, eat beef nachos, and get married at 22 years old to a boy you started dating in middle school, which a lot of people from Omaha do. Oh, and it's got a zoo. Big fucking zoo. The biggest fucking zoo in the world. Zoo so big, there used to be a baseball stadium next to the zoo, and they tore that down to build a parking lot for our giant fucking zoo. The rest of this video is just going to be about the zoo.
Omaha's Henry Doorly Zoo and Aquarium is the pride of Omaha. Built in 1894, the zoo has since become the greatest zoo in the world, spanning over 130 acres and boasting some of the most impressive structures on the planet, including an impressive aquarium, a desert dome, and the largest indoor rainforest in the world. The Henry Doorly Zoo and Aquarium is a guaranteed enjoyment for the whole family.
Wow. Alrighty, let's roll right on to team number 2, the first musical team. As I call out your name, go ahead and pop on your video and make sure your audio is not muted. We've got Bianca Garcia from Atlanta, Georgia, Maviene Tran from Orange County, California, David Shapiro from Chicago, Illinois, Nathan Colon from San Francisco, California, Scott Trampus from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Nick Condon from Portland, Oregon, and finally, Don Robertson from Corpus Christi, Texas. And playing along with them the whole time is Faustino.
Audio.
Can't hear it. Oh, there it is. Now we're good. Cool. Hello. We're team 2, everybody. Good evening. A suggestion. What's some really good advice that you got? That's like not the stereotypical advice, but something really unique.
Winning doesn't look like winning.
Winning doesn't look like winning.
Thank you very much.
Cool. Darn late, coach.
You guys were horrible out there. Absolutely horrible out there.
Okay,
I love it.
This isn't the kind of pep talk we were hoping for. Like I was hoping to get like inspired, you know, like to be able to, you know, like be better at football.
Well, you're not. You're not going to be. I mean, you're going to be really bad, and it just means that trying to be as entertaining. I mean, you're sort of like the Washington Generals. You know who those are?
I mean, I don't know who the Washington Generals are.
They're the guys who play the Harlem Globetrotters every time.
I see.
You know, they always lose, and they look great being bad. That's what you guys are doing out there.
Wow, we look great.
You look great as losers. Losers.
I don't mind being a loser as long as I look good. And if we
you look great
can be losers just like you knew we would.
I wasn't a very good coach to you in the first place. There was nothing much to expect.
Well, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to lose hard.
Yeah. What else are you going to do? What else? Tell me right now. How are you going to lose? When that pass comes to you, what are you going to do?
I'm going to let it hit me right in the head.
Yep. And if you can, try and make it bounce off of your helmet. right into the other team's hands.
Thanks, Coach.
You guys won't make the playoffs this year or next or in its foreseeable futures, but you'll go down in history.
Sweep. Guys, I'm sick of winning all the time.
I know, it gets so boring, doesn't it?
Well, the worst thing is every time we win, we have to play another game. Everyone else gets to go on spring break.
I hate being so naturally talented at sports.
I just want to be lazy and sit on my couch and eat Doritos and play video games. Like,
I want to be mediocre.
yeah, jeez.
Being great sucks.
Yeah, my parents won't let me be mediocre. They're like, you have to achieve higher to be better.
And the thing is, we're not even trying to be good. I took an AP test and I got 5. I wasn't even trying.
Me too.
I know. I'm one of those people. I cheat on tests to get a lower score.
Guys, you know what? I feel like we're not trying, which is why we're doing so well. So I think we need to try to be mediocre.
To be mediocre?
Mm-hmm. Actually put in the effort. Try to be average. It's not so hard. We'll just have to try. Think about it. Putting your effort toward trying to be average, boring and bland and not cool. Who knows? Maybe we'll just get worse.
So let's try. Let's try. Let's try until we die. Maybe it's not so cool getting straight A's. Maybe it's better getting C's.
Or D's, but just one. So we still go to college and not try there. Oh, it's fine to not try.
You know what? If we don't try in college, then we'll ace all of our classes.
Right.
So no!
I'm from Publishers Clearinghouse. You've all won $1 million.
God damn it!
Oh, we didn't even try.
Good.
Sweet.
Hi, I'm Sandra, your mediocre life coach.
Hi, Sandra. Yeah, I brought you my journals. You said to bring you my dream journals.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You know, this level of mediocrity is something that I couldn't even accomplish.
Wow.
I should be learning from you, honestly.
I mean, I could do that. I could.
But can you?
I really don't know.
There you go.
Probably.
There you go. That's. Come on. We're almost at that breakthrough.
All right. I just think that I've tried for quite some time. Now I'm thinking I should give up. I've tried my whole life, and it never seems like enough.
Like enough.
So screw it. Screw it all. I don't care. At all.
Don't try. not a mess like they say. Don't try, just say bye-bye. You can do it, I'll get you through it, one way or another.
Don't try. Don't try. Don't try.
Make you cry. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Just say
Bye. Bye. Bye.
don't try.
Okay, that'll be $500.
Good.
Mean. Or sweet.
Oh my God, Bianca, you won. You won, and you're prom queen now.
Prom queen?
Yeah, and you didn't even try for it.
I'm pretty sure I did not apply for that role.
Like, everyone put your name in because you're that popular in school.
You
What?
You were a write-in from everybody.
It's like a goblet of fire situation.
Okay, write-ins never win elections. How is this actually possible? Like, did somebody poison the water at school? Did they put something in the breakfast, in the lunch line? I mean, come on. Really?
Maybe you just win without trying. You can't help yourself.
Tag out, then bring everybody back in. Everybody else. So we all wrote it in, right? We all wrote her name in. Everybody else, we wrote her name in, right?
Yeah, I wrote her name in.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry,
I
I was a bit
wrote
late.
her name in like 5 times.
Are we all set?
I forged
Yeah.
signatures.
Wrote her name in like 50 times, man.
We she is not going to know what hit her.
Yeah.
Not a single dot. You're not going to suspect us at all.
She can't get everything in the world. Sometimes she's got to lose. Sometimes she can't come in first.
Sometimes you are the best, and sometimes you're the worst.
Not everyone can be Bianca. Sometimes she's gotta lose. We're just ourselves, and we're not Bianca.
Sometimes she could be on stage in her prom dress, and the next moment we could carry her and drop some love on her, just like they carry, take her from top to bottom.
Whoa,
Just like
wait.
Carrie. Just like Carrie.
That's
Just
really
like
mean.
Carrie.
Yeah, I thought that was a plan.
I thought it was just a goof. I thought it was just a prank.
What else? What do you think we were going to do when I said we were going to carry her?
We're gonna carry her on our shoulders because we're supportive. It's funny for her because she doesn't have a she's you know. Let's not be mean.
Don't be mean
Don't
to the
be
queen. Don't be mean to the queen.
Don't be mean to the queen.
Losers can be winners. We could be winners.
Winners can't be losers.
Don't be mean to the queen.
Come in the middle.
I'm sorry, excuse me?
Oh my God, you've been there the whole time.
Oh shit, we left the door open.
Wow,
Fuck.
you look just like that person who had a mustache.
Yeah, my brother did just walk in here, but did you guys just call me a queen? Am I gonna be riding on somebody's shoulders?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All three of our shoulders collectively.
Okay, because, I mean, low-key, that's always been a dream of mine. So, when do I get to do it?
How white is your dress? I mean, does it stain easy?
Hey, let's bring back the whole school.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody.
Back all school, everybody.
The prom starts now.
Everyone, this very small private school. Get in here.
Ha! Bianca.
What? Wait, hold on. I'm confused. I thought, is prom starting right now?
Right now.
Yeah.
Starting with you.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, as prom queen, I thank you all for being here. I didn't prepare any words, but if there
Just
was
tell us how you feel.
how I feel. Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you all for being here. I'm very confused by this because I didn't apply for it, but I didn't realize that I had so many friends here.
Move 2 feet to the right. 2 feet to the right. Okay, good.
Better?
Before you go on, though, we have to announce prom king. It's Nick.
I can't pull it on Nick. Can't do it to Nick.
It's time.
Nick's is so nice. You can't do this.
It's time for the. Normally you have a dance for the king and queen, but we're doing a song for the king and queen.
Great. Sing it for us.
You two will rule the school. You're the most popular people in the world.
Okay, I can get by that. I'm really happy to be here, and I've always wanted to be a queen.
Winning doesn't always look like winning.
Winning doesn't always look like winning.
Not like winning, losers
Yes.
look like winners. No caring.
You got rid of it.
Got rid of it all. It's gone. It's gone.
Winning doesn't always look like winning.
Winning doesn't look like winning.
Winning doesn't always look like winning.
How could I be a winner when I didn't even try?
We are all winners in our hearts.
Aww.
Inside. We're winners inside.
Yay!
For Team 2.
Well done.
Give it up for NJ, our timekeeper.
And Faustino, our musician.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone, meet your cameras. All right, get out of here. Can I bring up Cameron, please? I saw Cameron just snuck in here. Can I see you, sir? Cameron's still in the. Cameron.
Yeah. Hello.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hello.
Am
I hear
Hey.
your voice. You sound like God. But, hey, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Doing good. We are. Thank you for being here. We're actually featuring a couple of your sketches during our intermission. I wanted to introduce you to everybody here at the InterCity Jam to Cameron, who is doing our video content. So thank you for sharing with us.
Yeah. What's up, gang? Thanks for having me. I would look more presentable, but it's pandemic, so I'm not.
So the game day makeup tutorial. Do you want to say something about it before we share it with everybody?
Game day makeup tutorial. Well, I will say it is a very helpful tutorial for when the world gets back on its feet. It's not helpful now, but I would take it and put it in your pocket. You know, just tuck it in and hold on to it, and then use the information, you know, in like 4 or 5 years or whenever we can go back to games or whatever.
That's wonderful. Let's go ahead and all watch together this clip from his YouTube channel, Game Day Tutorial. Thank you.
Hey guys, thanks so much for coming back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a game day makeup tutorial for when fall is back and the smell of a pig's skin is in the air. So I know we're all cooped up right now. We missed the spring game. Boo! But seriously though, what even is this? The Nebraska governor says it's not that big a deal. What do you think this is? New York City? But I mean seriously, what even is this? I wanted to give you a little bit of insight into my go-to game day look. You're probably killing time right now watching the 96 Fiesta Bowl. I know I am. And I know a lot of you are just dying to just feel normal again. So I like to go with just like a basic white and red. You can always swap out the white for black, but make sure you always keep the red. I mean, you never want to go all white because you'll look like a ghost. And you never want to go with all black because you'll look like you're in an Alabama sorority. Either way, you get the option. Get it? Like the play, like an option. You get it. I picked up this set at the Pop-Up Halloween store at the outdoor mall next to Sephora. It's a little pricey at $2.99 a tube, but it's worth it if you want something that's gonna drip while you sweat. A lot of guys go with just like the half and half kind of look. I personally think it's a little basic, so I wanted to just show you how to class it up a bit. Now, we'll start with the lighter color, State Law, and you're just gonna wanna put that on there. So this is a great look for either going out to the bars or to Memorial Stadium, or even just to your brother-in-law's house so you can spend some time ignoring your kids. All right, so once this color is set, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the other side. Remember, just rub the makeup on with your fingers. You don't want it to look like you've ever held a paintbrush or a pencil or that you know how to read. Also, feel free to, you know, kind of touch it up, just some little logos and things like that. It doesn't have to be legible. It just has to let people know that you care about the sport. And done. So we'll go ahead and let this set for about one 50-minute car ride from Omaha to Lincoln. And that should give it just enough time to start cracking around the wrinkles in your forehead. Thanks again so much for checking out my video. If you liked this tutorial and want to see more, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And if you really loved it, you can Venmo me $5, $10, $100. I'll put my information down at the bottom of the screen. And this week, 50% of the money you spend will be directly spent while I'm thinking about nurses, doctors, and grocery store workers. Thanks, guys. Go Big Red.
Give it up for Cameron for sharing us this video.
Awesome.
I'm sticking around for it to introduce the last sketch, if you don't mind.
Yeah, for sure. I'm here.
Excellent. Go ahead. Let's take it away with our third team introductions.
All right, I hope everybody is having a fantastic night so far. We are going to get going with Team 3. This is our non-musical team. We have Cassie E. from Tucson, Arizona. Michael A. from San Bruno, California. Jen Streeter from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Roseanne from Fairfield, Connecticut. We've got Sonya from Boise, Idaho. And Karen from Boise, Idaho. And we have Jessica Kent from Omaha, Nebraska. And for timekeeping, look out for Josh, who will be keeping your time. All right, everybody, have fun.
Josh.
Hey everyone, we're Team 3 Pete. For our suggestion, can we get maybe a sentence or two about a memorable trip? Ideally positive, but you know, anywhere it was, just something that sticks out in your mind about like a family trip or a school trip.
I went to Montreal once and it was really cool because it was in high school.
Hey, Montreal.
You said high school, Bill?
Yeah, we were in high school and our band, the high school band went up to Montreal to play.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. My hometown, by the way.
Oh.
All right, Montreal band trip. However we want to take that is our suggestion.
Okay.
We're just sightseeing. Do I need to bring the tuba everywhere?
Hey man, you don't need to use the tuba. That's why I have the piccolo. It's easy
Oh.
to carry, and I'm lazy.
You know, my parents warned me about this. They said, take the triangle. You can carry it.
Every time, Becky.
Look, according to the directions we're here, who wants poutine?
I would love poutine. I live for poutine.
Oh.
There's a really good place I heard about 10 or 11 blocks down.
Okay. What's so great about it? Like, all poutine's the same, right? It's fries and...
No!
Oh!
No.
Oh.
Oh, God. What are you thinking?
Can I convince one of you to carry the tuba for just a little bit?
You chose the tuba, you carry the tuba.
We and your parents warned you.
I'm in Canada and I'm sweating. What is this?
This is Montreal in August before it gets freezing. I don't know.
Okay, can one of you get the water bottle off?
I can't. I've got symbols.
Okay, like somebody just... All right. I gotta... I can't open the lid.
Look, this isn't about the tuba. This is about your issues with commitment.
Wait, issues with what?
Commitment.
Commitment.
I didn't hear that because you're so quiet.
I'm committed. I'm committed.
You've
Just...
got commitment issues.
Oh, look at this.
I think he's pretty committed to the tuba.
He's trying to give up on it, just like he gives up on everything.
Oh, that's true. I didn't catch that. That's a really good point.
I'm committed. I'm committed. Look, just because I'm getting a C in band doesn't mean I'm not committed. I'm just not talented.
No. You say you're not talented, but that's not the reality. The reality is you've got talent, but you're not willing to see it through. You have to see it through.
Yeah, you got into AP calculus, and now you're getting a C in that as well. You can do calculus, you just don't want to stick to it.
Look, I don't understand what's important about the instantaneous slope of a line.
Tag out Jen and Michael. Yes. Oh, thanks for meeting with me. I feel like Michael is going to break out with me and I don't know what to do about it.
Oh man, I think that it's because you don't appreciate the tuba.
I didn't say I didn't appreciate it. I just think it's a little bit dorky that he carries it everywhere. Like we went to the movies the other night and he carried it into the movie. He kept saying, I'm committed. And I was like, but are you committed to me, Michael? Are you?
Oh, that's a good point. That's a really good point. Because if he's not committed to you, is the commitment real? And if he's committed to the tuba, is he more committed to the tuba than to you?
It's like you're in my head. That's why we're best friends.
I know, I understand. And you know what? The thing is that if you want a strong person to be your partner, he's got to be committed on all fronts. He's got to be committed to the tuba. He's got to be committed to you. He's got to be committed
I go, Jess. Oh, sweetie, I've just been reading these Twilight books that you suggested I read, and I am committed.
It's so romantic.
Yeah, 100-year-old vampire dating a high schooler. It's awesome in Oregon. I will finish these. I just want to know, was there a time frame you had in mind?
Well, you better hurry because the midnight showing is tomorrow night. So I know you're so excited.
7 books, huh?
7, yes. And Michael, I got you something. I hope you don't mind. It's glitter. If you don't mind putting it on, just rub it on your face. It's kind of a turn on.
Oh, well, I mean, why would I deny you that?
Tag out Karen. Okay. I'm just going to tell you. I'll tell you what the stories say.
Okay.
And I can also give you dating advice.
Okay, great. Like
I just want to tell you, 100-year-old vampire. He sparkles.
Sparkles.
And has Tourette's.
Tourette's, so he just says whatever.
Says whatever, whenever, and it's so attractive to him. Girls love this kind of guy.
Okay. So I should just say whatever's on my mind, is what you're saying.
And scream it. Yeah.
Scream it!
They love you to scream it. That is the new thing. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Oh. Tag out. Jen? Hi, honey. I just wanted to check out if you got there okay. And I wanted to get, a picture of you and your tuba and with your band friends. And
Yeah. We're just walking down Montreal. Who knew? There's a mountain in the middle of the city, Montreal, and it is like I can't look at my Fitbit right now, but I bet I'm getting my steps. And the tuba's been everywhere. It is a better tourist than I am.
Oh gosh, you make me so proud. I'm so proud of that C that you got in band. You worked so hard for it, and I tried to help you out as best as I could. I gave you all my all, but I just want to know, hon, are you gonna play my favorite song? Like you used to do.
Yeah. Like I brought the sheet music for your Eurythmics Sweet Dreams with me, and I'm gonna have the whole band play. I promise.
Oh my gosh! Well, you make sure you dial me up when you're playing that song, okay?
Oh, okay. I'll start a video chat.
Okay. Oh, you're the best boy that anybody could ever had. I couldn't be prouder.
Thanks, Mom.
Sweet. That's it. I'm going to Canada. I'm done.
Going to Canada.
That's it. That's my only option.
You're gonna be a poutine judge.
I'm gonna be a poutine judge. I mean, the poutine in the States, not super great.
Oh, not good at all. It's derivative. It's terrible.
Definitely garbage. I've had it in Guam. No good there.
Oh.
And so
you're gonna go to Canada, where the poutine came from.
Yeah, that's why I gotta go to Canada. I gotta go eat it. They don't really know what good poutine is. I'm gonna judge it.
We've got here a regular Canadian to explain to you how poutine works.
So the potatoes. Potatoes are the most important thing. It's all about the potatoes. Grade A potatoes.
Yeah, I mean, right? And grade A potatoes, we all know, come straight from Canada. And so obviously, Canada has the best. I'm the judge. I know what good poutine is.
We get a lot of our potatoes from Idaho, but
yeah, I was gonna say Idaho's a good potato.
they're imported. Idaho, Washington, a lot of the West Coast. But that being said,
You're liars.
But the gravy.
The gravy is the important part. Duck fat.
Well, the gravy isn't as important as you think. You really got to start with the good potatoes. And then the gravy is just really, you take some flour, you take some of the water, you get that going for a while till it's really good and thick. And people just eat that right up.
This is why I have to go to Canada. They clearly need me. Nobody's eating more potato gravy than me.
Well, we like our poutine there quite a bit, and we're facing a shortage right now, so we're happy to have you judge. Just don't eat a lot of it because we need our poutine.
Right. Don't infringe upon the poutine.
I'm such a good judge that I take small nibbles and then I cleanse my palate with a little bit of maple syrup in between.
Oh,
to make sure that the flavors that I'm getting are true to what I'm supposed to be tasting.
Question. Are you going to have your commentary subbed or dubbed? Because it's important during the screen time. Are they going to sub or dub your commentary?
They're going to sub-dub it. It's a little combination of both. It's kind of like the poutine of commentary. You know, a little potato, a little gravy, a little delicious.
Oh, potato.
Nobody says potato.
Tag out Jen and Sonya. Oh my gosh, thanks for meeting me here, Jess. He hasn't answered my calls. He's all the way in Canada. What do I do?
Well, I think that
is amazing, by the way.
The poutine is amazing, isn't it? It's so good. I can't stop eating the poutine. I've gained like 3 pounds.
Oh my gosh, girl.
Poutine. You know what though? I chalk it up to acceptable losses. Honestly.
You're gorgeous no matter what. You know you are. Here, have some more. Have some more.
I will. Okay. But if he doesn't actually improve,
yes. What should I do?
His commitment to you, is he really improving at all? Because you know what? It's not just about the tuba playing. It's not just about the relationship with you. It's about being a person in general.
But I just love him. Here's my idea. I'm thinking about just meeting his mom privately and just and sharing with her how special her son is to me. Do you think that would be just...
No, absolutely. Talk to his mom.
I think
Talk
that's a
to
really
his mom
good idea.
about it, and then create a plan for him with his mom.
Oh my gosh, like a vision board.
Yes.
Tag out Jess. Thank you for meeting with me, Miss Spearfield.
I am so thrilled to finally talk to you. I've heard all about you. I've seen every picture, but I did have to insist on seeing them. You wouldn't offer them.
Oh, you're so sweet. Oh my gosh, you just would be the best mother-in-law in the whole world.
Oh, I think so too. I've been looking forward to it for a long time.
So I do have a concern, and that's just that Michael seems to just love his tuba more than me, and I don't feel that that's healthy. And so I'm just wondering if there's something that you and I can do as a team to break that habit, because that's kind of weird, wouldn't you agree? As his mom, aren't you worried about this obsession that he has?
Well, I haven't really noticed it up to now. A boy and his blowing machine, it's really something that is very, very intimate. And it's how a little boy starts understanding relationships. Anything made of brass, is something that he can get to know and cuddle with and keep, in bed at night, which he has done since he was 10. And I think that is a wonderful showing of his monogamous kind of, character.
I guess so. I just feel like it's borderline unhealthy, and I just thought maybe you and I could come up with something to, just help his and my relationship along.
Well, okay, let me get the old noodle going. We want you to be more involved in his life. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes. I mean, every day, I think it would be important that he and I spend a few hours every day together. And I know he's reading the books that I recommend to him, which is just so wonderful of him. And I just want him to be the man that I know that he needs to be.
So you're talking about a couple of hours in person every day?
Well, yeah. How are we supposed to have the emotional connection over the phone while he's in Canada? I feel like you need to get him back here so that we can work on our relationship.
Well, look at how healthy our relationship is. And we talk on the phone for several hours every day.
Okay, sleep. Bring in Jen.
All right, everybody, get in here. Come on in. Come on in. Look. All right. So we're all here because we have all been dumped by Mikey for his tuba at some point in high school. Hi, Mom. Thanks for being here. Glad you're here. I know you haven't really talked to him very much lately because he's decided that the tuba is a better mom than you are. And I am just wondering how we address this moving forward. You know, I'm going to just throw it out there. I'd like to date all of you.
I heard
love
you
that
heard
idea.
me there.
I heard that we should just band together and make a new musical group.
We should.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm all
Here, here.
Yeah.
A tubaless music group.
Tubaless.
No tubas.
No tubas. No more tubas.
Anti-tuba. They're too easy to cuddle and they're
Hey,
really like.
this person here with a mustache, who are you?
My name is Mark.
Mark.
Oh.
What instrument do you play?
I play certainly not a brass.
He's so handsome.
He is. He looks like a piccolo player to me.
What, yeah, it is a large instrument.
Oh.
Oboe?
Piccolo's not a large instrument.
I play the piccolo. It's very small. Fingers are very cramped on this instrument.
Oh, I see. I'm not the bassoon.
That's nice too.
Excuse me.
And scene.
Nice job.
Give it up for Team 3. We got one more to go. Wittypedia to the breakout room. Wittypedia to the breakout room. Cameron, do you want to tell us a little bit about the last sketch, which is my favorite sketch personally is the quarantine live stream stand-up.
Oh yeah, quarantine live stream stand-up. So, you know, you're all doing a wonderful job here with live stream improv, and maybe some of you have been doing live stream stand-up. And to be honest, it took me a while to get involved. I was hesitant to do stand-up comedy in a live stream setting. I just didn't know how it would work. But finally, I brought myself to do it. It recorded, thankfully, because it was a magical night. And so we got a video of that. And I guess we're gonna share it here. If you want to see any of these things, check out my YouTube and my social media. I appreciate it. But you know, I'm glad to be able to share what was a really eventful evening that night here with all of you today. So thanks for having me. Thanks for checking out my stuff.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. And also, we're gonna post his playlist in the InterCity page. So if you want to check out more of his stuff, please do. One of our wonderful comedians from Omaha, Nebraska, which we have a good relationship with. So thank you for sharing it. Let's go ahead and go over. Let's see what you did with the stand-up in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey, this thing on? This guy, all right. So my name's Cameron. Thanks for being here, everyone. I guess this is just how comedy shows work now. But don't worry, I've had plenty of experience performing, in bars that are pretty much empty anyway. So pretty much the same thing, only, the drinks are cheaper. So, all right, this is, okay. So, here's the thing. Quarantine wouldn't be so bad except for our kids are home too. Freebird! What? Do Freebird! What? Coronavirus! This is a live stream comedy show, man. You really gonna heckle me right now? Cardi B! Coronavirus! Hey, what's the matter, man? The Liberate Michigan rally was full. What the hell did you say to me? Honey, just let it go. Hey, you better listen to Lorelai, Luke, before you burn down the diner. Real funny. What's that for your Netflix special? I bet that one kills at the bar. Babe, just let it go. Let me handle this. Jesus, fine. You want to be like this? I'm logging off. I'm Zooming with my mother. Babe, don't go. Would you two shut the hell up? Hey, you should shut the hell up before I rip your butt. Yeah, run along to Emily and Richard's place. Really? More Gilmore Girl references? Screw you, buddy. Hey, nobody talks to my wife that way, okay? She is a Suki. How about I rip your butt? All right, can we get this guy out of here? Hey, buddy, come on. It's time to go. Get out of here, you f***ing ingrate. Hey, you guy. How about I rip your butt? I don't get paid enough for this. Hey, Dean, can you handle this or not? Cool it, Seinfeld. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't realize how hard it was to hit the remove button. Would you let me handle this or what? Whatever. I'm getting a drink. Probably a Zima, you f***ing I told you. I don't like that word. Babe, I thought you logged off. Well, I came back. Why? For you. Why'd you do that? I was gonna rip this guy's butt. I love you. I love you too, baby. I'm really a Suki. I mean, yeah. I mean, you're always nice to everyone no matter what they say to you. Plus, you got really great cakes. I don't want to Zoom with my mother. I don't want you to. Can we work this out? I mean, we can work it out. Let's do it then, hot stuff. Go put your going to Walmart mask back on. Oh my God, I love when you get all into public health. Now this is a show. Hey, you two, I'm glad you worked this out, but can we move along? Oh yeah, sorry about that, buddy, and sorry I said I was gonna rip your butt. It's all good. We'll see you guys later. All right, you're on, Gallagher. So anyway, like I was saying, quarantine sucks because we hate our kids.
Give it up for Karen Demeron and his
Thanks, everybody.
All right, on to Team 4. Go ahead, whoever's doing that.
That is me. Thank you. Let's see. So Team 4 are a last musical team right before the head. Liners. I am your host, Michael W. from Kansas City, and our timekeeper for list will be the ever mustached Alex from Athens, Georgia. And our players for the last set will be Brian Sebby from Wheaton, Illinois, Josh Jenkins from Las Vegas, Elise Ilvino from San Francisco, John Watt of Pittsburgh, Alex Portfolio of Camarillo, and finally NJ Phillips of Detroit. Get a suggestion and have a good time.
Hey everybody, we're Team 4. Bam, look at us. So, seems like timekeeping is a very underrated job. What else is a very nice underrated job?
Civil engineers.
Civil engineers. Thank you.
The unsung heroes.
Okay, let's be civil about this, all right? I don't want to hear any fighting about any of it.
Hey, pal.
I'm just saying, you make a trust bridge, okay? You're just going too crazy with your bridge ideas, man.
I love triangles. It's the sturdiest shape there is, and I just want to have triangles across every single bridge.
Okay, so how about we have like one of those stayed bridges, that have the triangles, and then we can like make the actual path curvy. That would be very aesthetic for what we're trying to do with the city. Make it more hip. We want millennials to come in, and that design, I think,
Bridges, I like it. I never associated the two until now, but sexy.
A curved triangle, it could work. Let me the calculation. You're a genius, both of you.
I didn't think there could be such a thing as a sexy bridge. Nah.
I didn't think that a bridge could make me want to cross it until now. It's possible to have a bridge that will draw people in just because it exists. Look at San Francisco.
Oh, you're right. It's so beautiful. That golden gate.
And they did it before it was cool. Sexy bridge.
Sexy bridge.
Let's make a sexy bridge.
Oh.
Sexy.
Curvy and windy road.
Triangles.
Sweet. Oh, Beth. Jerry, I'm so glad that we get a bike. The new bridge curves, like that female gym that used to be around. Curves. I can't believe they named it that.
This is really hard. I mean, all of the hills and the curves and everything. Like, I'm exhausted.
You got. I can't believe you brought your one wheel to this, though, man. Like, we planned on biking together, and you're just sitting there like a little scooter.
Look, I gotta entertain myself since I'm obviously the third wheel in this situation, and I don't know what you expect when you invite me.
Well, we got 2 wheels each. You know, that's 4 and that's 5. I mean, you could have had 6.
Oh, okay, Mr. Literal-Minded. Ignore my feelings. Ignore my feelings.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. Come
I
on.
didn't
I mean,
actually
why do you
mean
think we
ignore my
keep
feelings.
inviting
I meant acknowledge my feelings.
Okay, well then, you know what? Maybe you should be more open with your communication style. Maybe that's why you're always the third wheel.
My friends really suck.
So passive, aggressive.
They lecture me all the time.
So passive, aggressive.
I don't know. Well, no, you go on. You're my friend.
Go, because we're trying to help you. See how to talk like us.
Look, I just feel like you don't always acknowledge me when I'm with you. And I feel like that you invite me as sort of a pity invite so that when you hang out you feel less guilty about how I'm alone.
I will say that I hear you, but instead I'm just doing a wheelie. I heard you, but it went right in and then it went right out.
Okay, I gotta find new friends now. I really gotta find new friends now. God, why don't I find new friends now?
New friends now.
You shouldn't ride that one wheel.
Oh, crap!
Ding, ding.
Oh, jeez, I think I broke my leg.
Yeah.
Our plan is coming to fruition.
Oh, it's simmering.
Oh, just need to toss in a little bit more mischief. And then...
Couple more
over
frog
the
legs,
world.
maybe?
Sorry?
Couple more frog legs, maybe?
Frog leg 1? Frog leg 2?
Gurgle, gurgle. Gurgle, gurgle.
Hi, gurgles. Reminds me of your gurgles.
How we've gurgled late into the night many a moons.
Gurgle.
Look at that frog. Doesn't he gurgle? Wouldn't you say he makes you go hurgle? Let's do a spell.
Let's do a spell. Look at that lad. Isn't he well? I can't wait to do more spells and to eat his warts when he's not looking.
I've got frog legs and newt eyes aplenty. I've got cupboards of blood from a dragon. You want butterfly wings? I've got plenty. Now let's mix part of this spell. Part of this spell.
I'm just a frog boiling to death.
Part of this spell.
But I love love. Gurgle, gurgle. Gurgle, gurgle. Gurgle, gurgle. Gurgle, gurgle.
Wow. Now you can drink it and become a beautiful princess.
Sweep. Thank you for attending my lecture. I am Seville the engineer. I want to go ahead and have you open up your PowerPoints so that you can see the pie charts that are included for no reason. That will definitely be on the midterm.
Excuse me, when you say pie chart, what kind of pie do you mean?
Definitely just apple.
Oh, apple.
Mm-hmm. But if you come back for the third test, we will include pumpkin.
Seasonal.
I see that this unit has no sandwich diagrams. Was that a mistake?
It was. I got those printed out before we had the new forms put in, so the sandwich charts will be included 3 weeks into the course.
I really need those sandwich charts. It really helps me study.
And but what kind of sandwich are we talking about?
Well, let me tell you. See, you have the bread. That's the base of engineering. Then you have all the toppings, and they are good. They can be support like bridges and give us what we need to run. I can tell you all about that, and you will learn as a community.
So you're saying when I'm eating, I'm actually studying engineering? Oh my gosh, I really need to go off my diet. The problem.
Don't forget about all the sauces. Mustard and ketchup and barbecue, that's the sewers. That brings the water around so we can have this there. But Brian, I see you're not paying attention. That's a
Writing
detention.
everything down.
Okay. You get off early this time. Okay. So back to the mustard.
Oh, sweetie. I love just everything about this magical night with you, including the star that you bought me from above. Thank you so much for my star. That's a fun laugh.
I love getting you the star. It only costs $15. It's just directly from a website, but now it'll always be named after you.
Okay, can you remind me, is it the one to the left of the Big Dipper? Is it more right?
It's a little bit more to the left, like just past Orion, and then if you see Andromeda, and you've gone too far.
Oh. And I've not gotten you such a beautiful present as a star. How can I ever repay you, my deepest, dearest love of mine?
There's always going to be plenty of ways.
I could show you a pillow with your initials on it, or I could carve you a piece out of wood. How could I show you the ways that I love you if only I knew I could?
Those sound like so many amazing ideas. I always carry this blanket 'cause it hides all of my fears. So if you get your face printed on one of these, I think I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, pretty please.
Yes. I would love your name tattooed on my arm. I'd love to name a yacht after your mom.
It sounds so amazing. You've got my blanket further down than I've ever let it go before. Oh, you've got me coming out of my shell.
I can be your security blanket. You needn't fear with me.
Ew.
Security.
Hello, Josh. Josh.
Sweet.
Yes.
This is Karen from the Star PurchaseStarOnline.com. Unfortunately, your transaction to buy the Star, I think it's for your girlfriend, didn't go through.
Oh God, hold on. Let me get my blanket. Okay, go ahead and continue.
Yeah, it didn't go through. So if you communicate, I wouldn't communicate that there's a Star for her because there's not, and we don't really have any left. So I wouldn't hopefully you didn't tell her yet. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I'm back from getting all of the Cheetos off of the ground that you accidentally spilled out of that giant bowl. Did you have any news?
Yeah, that they should have been puffs and not the regular kind.
Oh.
And
I'm sorry, they were
definitely-
the puffy kind.
yeah, you definitely have a star, and it's to the left of.
You know, I don't even
Ryan.
need
Yeah.
a star, Josh, because you're my star. You're
Oh.
my true north.
That's good. I think I can reverse the charge, and I'll just be your star then.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah, you don't need the real star.
I don't. I just need the real love that's between us.
And I do have to tell you that I actually am an engineer, and I teach college, and I actually brought my class here as a surprise.
Wow. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes. They
What a surprise! You're an engineer. All this time I thought you played the fiddle for children.
my name is actually Seville.
Is she the one that you designed that sexy bridge to look like?
Yes.
Oh, is that
Wow.
Put on that bridge.
It was named Curves after the
all of the lumps and curves that I have? They're beautiful, and I won't take them back.
It's the most beautiful
It was really
bridge in the
hard.
world.
It was actually kind of a crappy ride, but
And students, I wanna definitely hear what you've learned this term with all the sandwich charts about engineering. I know she will love it, and this is the way that we can give back our gift to the world.
What did you learn?
about sandwiches.
Yes.
Sandwiches is the way that you study civil engineering.
There are pie charts, and they're made with apple pie.
And the sandwich charts are Reuben sandwiches. Yum, my favorite.
They have so much sauerkraut.
And I learned love is so much more than valued gifts. I learned love is in your heart, and that's what counts.
But now that we've gone through the verses, let me get to the sexy bridge. Because I know your love is all that there really is. It stretches across the fastness between your two hearts. It's curved and triangles, and it's gonna not tear you apart. Sexy bridge.
Sexy bridge.
Hey guys,
Security
will you be my
blankets.
new friends?
For everybody except for the guy on the wall.
And scene.
Everybody give it up for Team 4. Awesome, everybody. So Faustino is organizing our headliners, and while he is doing that, we're at the point of the show where we would like to offer anybody to do shout outs. If anybody is going to be playing on some other jams or shows at your local theaters, everybody mute your cameras, and whoever wants to share and promote, please do so. NJ, you got something?
Yeah, I do. It's not about a show though.
All good.
That's okay. So I've signed up for athletes versus epilepsy. I'm doing a fundraiser. I've got my epilepsy shirt on. And I will put a link into it. It is called Gear Up for Epilepsy. For every $5 donated, I will bike a mile. And I'm not promising I'll do it all in one day, but I have done 50 miles in a day before. So if anyone is willing or able to donate, it would mean so much to me. I lived with epilepsy for 8 years of my life, and it's a very scary condition, not knowing when you're going to have a seizure or being in control. But so this really means a lot to me if you can donate, and I'd be glad to bike and bust my butt to raise some funds for the Epilepsy Foundation. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Thanks, NJ. Yeah, drop the link in the chat and also post it in the InterCity group. Yes.
Hi. Big Canvas is an Omaha, Nebraska 501c3 improv group, and we're working on trying to get back in the swing of things. So on Monday nights, we do an improv learn and jam, and anybody who's very practiced at doing improv on Zoom can come and help with doing things properly on Zoom. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you. Anyone else want to promote? Donovan. Hey.
How's it going? Yeah, I'm going to put it in the chat right now. I do events every weekend and every week, and I'm always looking for improvisers and other performers from across the globe. So I just had that one improvised Dragon Ball Z episode. Very niche, but anybody can play. If you would like to play, you can feel free to click the event and post on it, or you can send me a message here privately. Like I said, I've had Bianca on a bunch of shows, and I like to get a lot of performers on different shows. So feel free to send me a message, add me on Facebook, whatever you like to do. Thank you.
That's super fun. And it's the People's Improv Theater in New York, right? The Pit.
Oh, my shows are, and I do shows for People's Improv Theater as well. Follow them. Monday House Team. Oops. But those shows are for my YouTube channel. So then you can replay the YouTube videos, and you can even download them if you want to add clips to like a reel or something like that. So yeah, but follow Pit as well. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Donovan. Anyone else want to promote? No? Okay, then it's looking like it's time for our headliner, so I'll hand it off to Faustino to do the introduction.
Oh, I am okay. Thank you, Bianca, for doing that. Giving you all a heads up, we haven't done this yet. The reason why I had Bianca also introduce or have that last part is because in June 28th, I will not be here. I'm wearing, isn't that crazy? But I'm wearing this shirt, Vegas Theater Hub. The theater that I play for in Vegas, our theater space is not going to be available. If I wasn't supposed to say that, I did, and I'll pay for it later. But I'm going to be playing a farewell show that night. So our wonderful volunteers, if you can just show your faces on the screen, these guys will be running the jam for me on the 28th of June. We also don't have a headliner yet for that day. So if you have teams that want to suggest, please let us know. So there's that. The reason why I'm also a little discouraged is because, oh my gosh, Don bought a second thing off the Etsy store. That means if one other person buys something off the store, I have to
buy something off the Etsy store.
Normally I would have one of the volunteers.
I did my job. I bought 2 things.
Yeah, I showed the headliners the surprise, and I apologize to them when I did. I think. Let's actually introduce them. Give it up for Wittypedia from Boise, Idaho.
Woo!
Oh, we'll talk,
No,
y'all.
you guys are gonna like what's on his stomach. It's good.
Oh, don't say that. They don't know
Good.
that. Thanks a lot. Anyways, give it up to them, and whenever you're ready, you can begin.
All right. I am Mike Witry. I'm joined by Manda Hardin, Karen Manthey, Austin Vaughn Johnson, and Sonya Fibert. We are Wittypedia, and for the next X number of minutes, where X means however much time we have, We are going to be spending some time on Wikipedia and some adjacent websites. So we are going to need a topic to look up on Wikipedia.
Taxes.
Taxes. Got it.
Axes or taxes?
Taxes with a T at the beginning. And if that's not what you said, it is now. A tax is a compulsory financial charge or some other type of levy imposed upon a taxpayer, an individual or legal entity, by a governmental organization in order to fund government spending and various public expenditures. A failure to pay, along with evasion of or resistance to taxation, is punishable by law. The first taxes were imposed in the year 4000 BC. As soon as somebody invented agriculture, somebody else realized that if they had just left their house, somebody else would come along and steal all their crops, which was not much of a problem in the age of hunting and gathering because everything else had already been taken. So somebody needed to stand around and guard all of the crops when the people who were growing the crops were not there. That's why they hired a guy who would do that. And to pay that guy, they would need to collect taxes.
Disambiguation, a guy who will do that. A guy who will do that is a handyman service that you can hire based in Dubuque, Iowa. It is one guy, and when you call in or offer for his services, he will quote you a price and he will go and do the things that you ask.
Disambiguation, a guy who will do that. A guy who will do that is a popular MMORPG or multiple. It's an online role-playing game that was invented in 2016. This online role-playing game wanted to capture the limitless nature that online role-playing games could be. So what they do is they take a guy that would do that, and that can be anything, and a guy can be anyone. So you can literally go into the world and do anything.
Tinder search. A guy that can do that.
Hi, my name's Tony. I live in Dubuque, Iowa. I work op jobs. Call me. Maybe we'll head down to St. Raphael's Cathedral or maybe the Shot Tower.
Swipe left.
Hey, my name's Billy. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to be completely upfront. I have a number of those things that people file against you to keep you away from them. I have a number of those out on me because one time in the comment section, I was like, I'll do that. And it was a little inappropriate, but now I have a bunch of restraining orders. That's what it is.
Yeah, my name's Pete, and I have a popular YouTube channel called Ask Your Dad. And I post you how those things that you want to know about that you haven't figured out if your dad has not been able to show you. Say he's at work all the time. He's not available.
Right.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, thanks for coming on this date with me. I just really was impressed by your profile, and I just think it's so cool that you're just like such a normal guy.
Yeah, I hope you don't have any problem that I did bring my film crew because I'm teaching people how to pick up women.
I mean, I guess swipe left.
Related article, How to Pick Up Women. How to Pick Up Women was a 1992 book written by 12-year-old Sam Garfalikis. Sam wrote the book after hours of extensive research, watching his sister and her friends, and he felt that he had become an expert on how to pick up women. Unfortunately, Sam's tactics did not work. Everyone who wrote the book had to have a restraining order filed against them. Sam went on to become the least popular kid at his school. However, later on,
wiki how to become the least popular kid at school. So maybe you have way too much popularity. Maybe people are following you around because of your amazing charisma. And now you're at a point where you need to become the least popular kid in school. Step one. Never look anyone in the eye. Specifically, make sure to pay attention to the areas above and below their Adam's apple, because those are the areas that people least like you to stare at. Step 2. Always bring your soda into the bathroom stall with you. And not just that, make sure to blow bubbles and try to share it with the stall people next to you. This makes them uncomfortable and is guaranteed to lose you friends. Step 3, pick fights with everyone around you. This is probably something you're already doing since you are popular, but after you combine it with step 1 and step 2, it will become a bad thing and people will stop liking you.
Related article, Everyone Around You. Everyone Around You is a series on PBS that began airing in 1993. The premise of the show was that a camera crew would walk around the United States, and as soon as they saw a person, they would interview that person. The series has not yet left New York City because there were a lot of people there. The producers believe that eventually everyone in the United States will appear on this television show, provided they continue to receive funding from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the Arthur Vining Davis Foundation.
Related article, multi-level marketing. Multi-level marketing is a business platform that basically seduces people into their business with the idea that if you just sell something to 2 people and then those 2 people sell something to 2 people and so on and so forth, that you'll be able to build your business. The problem is you can only do this a certain number of iterations before literally everyone in the world is now in your pyramid.
Discussion forum. Sounds like we have some negative Nancys here who are just trying to harsh everybody else's business ideas.
Agree. I mean, I'm doing really well with my doTERRA, and I resent that fact that you're saying that it's just not good enough.
I'm not saying any of that. All I'm saying as I'm editing this article is the math behind the fractals. Probably it's probably fractals or the exclamation point, factorial. Both of them start with F's. Sometimes I get them confused. The point is there are not enough people in the world to satisfy this pyramid structure that a lot of multi-level marketing companies try to push on you.
I do not push. I'm not a pusher. I just think essential oils are effective for everybody, and everybody in the world should have them. We could eradicate COVID-19. We could eradicate cancer and the plague and polio and everything else with my essential oils.
Well said, hon. Well said. Maybe I've been looking to get in on doTERRA myself. How about I get in on your doTERRA downline if you get in on my intimate romance downline?
Related article, scams. There are many scams in the world. If you open up your spam email, you are sure to find at least 17, often more than that. When you have come across a scam, there are some people who are more susceptible to the offers than other people. One of the things that you can do to protect yourself from scams is, as you're reading through the article, look for things that look suspicious. If they say they're with PayPal, but their link has some unusual characters at the beginning, they're probably not actually.
List article, list of things that look suspicious.
Yourfamilytree.org.
No.
Yeah. You want to buy a GucciWatch.com?
No.
All I need is your PIN number, your social security number, your birth date, and your mother's maiden name, and you can buy my doTERRA essential oils.
Well, we'll keep COVID-19 away. Click this.
Are you ready to be healed by the healing power of essential oils? All I need from you are 10 simple numbers.
Related article, awkward healing. Awkward Healing was a popular R&B song in the early 90s. They took the idea of sexual healing and tried to spin it after seeing the success of that song. Unfortunately, the song only appealed to people that, well, they were already awkward. But those people banded together, and because they became kind of the majority of people, now we're just all awkward. And Awkward Healing is the anthem to our lives.
Alexa, can you show me how to get over my breakup?
Start
by
finding
your
new
love.
Okay, I think that's a good idea, but Alexa, how do I find a new love?
You
will
get
your
essential
oils
and
rub
them
all
over
your
neck.
Alexa, that's what I did last time, and that's why I was broken up with. So I don't believe that essential oils work. I need to find love in a new way.
Sorry.
Related article, sorry. Sorry is a Milton Bradley board game that is popular with families and people who like to play multiple people themselves on Saturday night when they have other people who can't come over. The game is noted for having things
Click for video
that you do to other people.
All right. Here's the thing. I know that you and I don't see eye to eye oftentimes, Tim, and I feel like I have an idea on how we can maybe sort out our differences while at the same time letting out some of this aggression that we have between us. I brought sorry.
That's supposed to make us less aggressive.
Oh, well, absolutely. Well, kind of. It's in an indirect way. You know, I figured since we can't be direct about how much we hate each other, we could just start this game that will ultimately erupt in a massive brawl, and then maybe by the end of it, we'll let bygones be bygones.
Oh, yeah.
Are you patronizing me right now?
Related article, let bygones be bygones. Letting bygones be bygones is a Scottish term from the early 14th century when the Scots would say, let bygones be bygones, meaning let us forgive one another over land issues or over, somebody stealing somebody else's wife. Let bygones be bygones.
Edit. Let bygones be bygones, be bygones, be bygones, be bygones. Say that, Karen.
Let bygones be bygones.
Related article.
You're too nice, Sonya.
Let guy-bonds be guy-bonds. Guy-bonds was a Russian politician who first found this name in a book and decided that it was what he wanted to be called. It helped him
Related
become...
article. Bygones and guybons. Bygones and guybons are mythical creatures located in Eastern Europe. They were prominent around 800 BC. And as bygones worked their way towards Scotland and guybons worked their way towards Russia, eventually legend of their existence was adopted by people in the associating regions. This
Related
eventually...
article. Let bygones be guybons. Let bygones be guybons is a module published for Advanced Dungeons & Dragons in 1982. This module is meant for a party of 4th level adventurers and follows the attack of a sorcerer who has mastered transfiguration spells that converts bygones into guybons. Criticism of the module often centers around the fact that the very first thing the players have to do is solve a riddle which appears to have no actual answer. The riddle, which cannot be repeated here because of copyright concerns, calls for the players to postulate that the answer is a purple moon located under a rainbow. No one has ever solved this puzzle correctly.
Related article, the purple moon under the rainbow. The purple moon under the rainbow is a very, very popular brand of acid. You know, the drug. It's only found in rural towns.
How to buy acid, the drug.
I don't know.
Oh. No. Back to you then.
Hey, you want to buy some GucciWatches.com?
All right, I'll meet this person. I mean, I was looking for acid, but Gucci watches are just as much fun, right?
Yeah, they're just as much fun. They might be so much fun that they're the same thing, or not. Depending on...
You are blowing my mind, and I haven't even bought a watch yet.
Right. That's what these will do. Watches that blow your mind.
Related article, the same thing. The Same Thing was a spin-off TV show from Full House where Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen played the same character. It did not have a grand following as people got really bored watching the same thing. And there were too many online spin-offs from people making fun.
Disambiguation, The Same Thing. The Same Thing was a sequel to the popular 80s sci-fi horror film The Thing, in which two things inside of the Antarctic, and they each killed everybody, but then got really confused at the end because they were both things that were very suspicious of each other.
Section heading, controversy. The most controversial part of The Same Thing was that both things were played by Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. People believed that this was an inappropriate action, considering that most of the Olsen twins movies so far had been aimed at the child's audience and involved various capers on VHS. The Olsens would later appreciate appearing.
Related article, Various Capers on VHS. Various Capers on VHS was a children's show in which actors dressed in animal onesies would go out into the world and get into various situations and have to get out of them in a G manner. Various Capers on VHS never was seen.
Related article, In a G Manner. In a G Manner was the first album by hip-hop artist Manthey. It was released in 1992 and contained a number of vaguely unimportant songs. Master J would later rebrand as a lifestyle coach and currently is appearing on SoundCloud, in which he offers hip-hop advice about how to use doTERRA oils. Master J regrets having entered into the hip-hop industry, but he still believes that In a G Manner was an appropriate title for an album and would have been even better if he had known how to rap before.
Related article, or disambiguation, G Manner. So back in a time that we cannot measure using the human language, God went through a hip hop phase. It's when he was looking into the future, found hip hop, got super into it, and then tried to rename heaven G Manor. G after God, and it was his house. Unfortunately,
disambiguation, G matter. G matter is a substance that's extremely difficult to locate and has been linked to happiness, particularly in women. The G matter is
Wittypedia.
Is that we're done?
Yeah, we are done.
Wittypedia from Faustino.
Woo! Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Woo! you.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for sharing, y'all. Can y'all do you want to play our line game? I'll stick around. You want to do one more thing? Is that cool?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of things. First of all, once again, unmute your microphones and give it up for Wittypedia from Boise, Idaho.
Yeah, Wittypedia.
I just love laughing and then just watching Austin just psyched out.
Yeah.
During his bits is wonderful. So a couple of things. I lost my bet for the third time today. So, but we're gonna handle that part after the line game, which is we do a line game just we always end. God, it was so funny. But we always end on a more positive note than it was necessary. This is whatever tradition. We're gonna play a line game. I learned this one recently, and I'm gonna mess it up. But this line game is called WrestleMania. Hashtag. Let me tell you about something, brother. Okay. So the setup is, let me tell you about blank, brother, and then you do a wrestling inspired pun based off a suggestion.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah, we're doing this.
Dope.
For example, someone give me an object that does not that can fit in my hand right now.
Bird's bees.
Scotch tape.
Scotch tape. Oh yeah. So the way I'll set up is yeah. So we'll say these are shout outs from the masked Scotch tape, and I would come and say, let me tell you about Scotch tapes, brother. I look good in tartan. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. So anyways, the way it works is that if you have something, you have to do it in that WrestleMania Hulk Hogan, bless his soul, manner. That's just the gimmick of the game. But let me tell you about something, brother. Let's get something that's not Scotch tape, and then if you got a joke, come up and unmute your camera, and then we'll get through this. What is an object that's not Scotch tape?
Like handlebars.
Handlebars?
Handlebars.
Handlebars. These are intro shout-outs from the masked handlebars. Let me tell you something about handlebars, brother. I do not want to come up with jokes on my own. Someone's gonna have something for handlebars. Crap. Okay. Oh gosh, Manda, what do you got?
Let me tell you about handlebars, brother. If you've got a question, you must stash it.
Yes.
Stash it. Nice.
Give it up for Manda for giving the first joke. So
Yeah. That was awesome.
Brian Sebby.
Let me tell you about handlebars, brother. When I get done with you, the wrestler guys can go ding, 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 ding.
Brian Sebby. Go ahead, Don.
Let me tell you about handlebars, brother. You gotta get a grip.
Josh Jenkins. Okay, it looks like we're calling it. Let's go with something that you use around the office.
Scotch tape. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm going with tape or Scotch tape. Let's do it. Let me tell you about Scotch tapes, brother. Shout outs from the masked Scotch tape.
Let me tell you about Scotch tape, brother. Much like many wrestling characters, it's based on an outdated and vaguely racist caricature.
Thank you for pointing that out, Michael.
Let me tell you about Scotch tape, brother. You can never find them when you need them.
Michael.
Let me tell you about Scotch tape, brother. Things are about to get sticky.
Amanda.
Let me tell you about Scotch tape, brother. When it was invented, they didn't think it would stick around. Clearly, they were wrong.
I
can't
Let me tell you about Scotch tape, brother. It's on a roll.
Ben.
Let me tell you about Scotch tape, brother. I see right through you.
Hey.
Let me tell you about Scotch tapes, brother. Just like every other pro wrestler in the circuit, it's all about transparency. Donna.
Let me tell you about Scotch tape. I mean, seriously, we have to stick together.
All right. Josh Jenkins.
Let me tell you about Scotch Tape, brother. I'm gonna present you an option to wrap this up.
Let me tell you about Scotch tape, brother. Just like my unitard, you're never gonna find the seed.
All right, looks like Austin's got the last one from Scotch Tape.
Let me tell you about Scotch Tape, brother, because I've been in the ring with him before. When he's done with you, he will be covered in your hair.
I want to end it there, but we got a couple more.
Kudos.
For sake of it. I can't believe I'm saying this. Suggestion of anything at all. Suggestion of anything at all.
Umbrellas?
Gravity.
Let me tell you something about Gravity, brother. That's totally WrestleMania related. Let me tell you about Gravity, brother. Michael San Bruno.
Let me tell you about Gravity, brother. It's going down.
Michael Wirkowski.
Let me tell you about Gravity, brother. What goes up must come down.
Ooh, Michael Witry.
Let me tell you about Gravity, brother, because this match is scheduled for one fall.
Brian Sebby.
Let me unmute myself and then tell you about Gravity, brother. I'm gonna spin you around an elliptical orbit, and then you'll be so scared you wish you could fall into a black hole.
David Shapiro.
Let me tell you something about Gravity, brother. I totally forgot what I was.
Oh man, we got our sketch comic, Cameron Logsdon.
Mute.
You're muted.
That's Cameron. Go ahead.
Let me tell you about Gravity, brother. Sandra Bullock's performance was underrated.
Oh gosh, Rusty Bill.
I'd tell you about Gravity, brother, but it would weigh you down.
Nice.
Let me tell you about Gravity, brother. I lost my brother in a fiery truck accident. And that was pretty heavy. Let's do one. Okay, fine. Let's do Donna. Go ahead.
Well, let me tell you about Gravity in the Ring, brothers. If you do that, you're gonna get laughed out of town.
Ooh, Manda.
Let me tell you about Gravity, brother. When it gets into this ring, it's a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Josh Jenkins.
Oh, yeah, brother. Let me tell you about Gravity. It really gets me to the core.
Uh-oh. I think Austin's going to be the last one. Austin, what do you got?
Let me tell you about Gravity, brother. You better keep an eye out or he'll beam you with a whole bunch of apples.
Oh, gosh. Okay, can I bring up... that's the show, folks, but can I bring Jen and Ben up, please?
Jen! Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Anybody else who's part of Arcade Comedy, come up to the screen right now, please. I cannot believe it. Ben, I apologize, and I know Jen would appreciate this. But
I'm ready for it. I can't wait.
Once again, I have eaten my words. We had
Take it off. Take it
Okay,
off.
Jessica.
Take it off.
All right. Just before I do this,
I've been dreaming about this all afternoon.
With everyone's consent, I am letting people know I am going to push the audience and what I think is appropriate. But before I do this, I'm going to say once again, this was in support of the Arcade Comedy Theater, wonderful group. If you're ever in Pittsburgh, show it. I am now going to attempt to virtually, because people bought stuff from the store, and please keep buying stuff from our Etsy store. We don't make a whole lot of money off of it, but we want people like who've been to the jams to keep something in their house. Like I'm reminding them all the good times we've had here. So now I'm going to virtually give Ben and Jen a lap dance on Zoom. But Jen, do you want to give the preface to this?
Yeah. So this story, 10 years ago, I was in Vegas, which is where Faustino is. And when I was in Vegas, for my 25th birthday, I got a lap dance from a man who had taco tattooed across his belly. That is me, 25 years old, being just wooed by this thing. So, Faustino, I believe you owe me a lap dance, buddy.
Okay. I'm going to share my audio like I always do, and here we go. Yeah, please don't watch this. Here we go.
Not a chance, brother. Not a chance.
Y'all hear that audio?
Remember, you can pin his video, so it's the biggest one you see.
Shut up!
Throwing dollar bills.
I love all of you. I apologize for flashing y'all.
How many tacos are inside?
For the InterCity long form oh gosh, where is it? We're gonna pick who is going to be happening.
Music's still going.
I know it is.
It's loud.
All right, next week's jam is going to be Bliss from Portland, Oregon. Our very own Nick Corden and his partner is going to woo us with our lovely duo. So give it up for Nick and whoever that's going to be. That's our. I will spare my body for the sake of fostering an improv community as lovely as this, and are going to judge me for the rest of my days. So go ahead, folks. We're going to end the live stream here. Go ahead and wave to your lovely fans on Facebook. Keep waving at them. You owe me. Buy stuff from the store. Taking a group photo in 5, 4, 3, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the InterCity. My gosh, InterCity long form improv jam. Until next week, this has been week 12 signing off. Have a good evening, y'all.